Oh, hello everyone. Anyone's viewing, we're going to be playing a little bit of, I don't know, we'll let the intro speak for itself, I guess. I haven't done a video in a while, and I've been meaning to do this for quite some time. I just never really got around to doing it until now. Volition, why? Volition, for those of you who don't know, have been bought out by THQ. It kind of disappoints me because of this game, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I wanted to surprise, get this to be a surprise, but kind of ruining it at the same time. Oh, what the hell. This game, if you don't know, is Freespace 2, the direct sequel to Freespace 1, The Great War. Or rather, the original name was Descent Freespace, The Great War. What this game was is a space fighter sim, a direct sequel to, well, yeah, I already said that, sorry, yeah, I hit myself. What this scene is here is basically a big battle against the alien race, which is covered in, I guess, somewhat. This game does reference some events and stuff from the previous games, but there's nothing too major you need to know. Aside from this thing that basically destroyed planets and cut off the humans' access to Earth, but that's apparently not important as much. This is a sci-fi space fighter sim. Space fighter sims, you know, you might want to look at stuff like, what was it, that Star Wars Rogue Squadron, X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter, Wing Commander, those kinds of games. If you want a comparison of how this game is like, it's kind of like that. But I want to say this game has a certain charm, flair to it. I don't know what it is exactly, but something about it appeals more to me than other kinds of games. Well, not other kinds, but the other games in the genre. It could be fanboyism, I don't know, but because this is one of my favorite games of all time. And on that note, I have not seen. I tried looking on YouTube because I thought someone did it before I had the idea about it, but from what I saw, no one, at least from last I checked, has done a Let's Play of this on YouTube. Now, I'm not part of the Let's Play community, so I'm not saying you know, this is like official Let's Play, but you know, I feel like this game should have the, you know, the right for a Let's Play, you know, because this game doesn't really get that much attention. It could be because of the sci-fi genre, the space fighter genre, or whatever, or space fighter sim, if you want to call it that. Let's let the intro speak for itself. This is that fire that we saw shot down in the intro before the smoke came up. And there's that big warship that got the laser punched right through it. Oh yeah, that's one thing that I like about this. This game has a large involvement. No, let them keep talking. And as I was saying, this game has a large focus on warship combat. It's not just about the fighters, though there is a somewhat of a focus on fighters and bombers. There is a big focus on the large capital ships, the large capital warships, what do you want to call them. They come in different classes. That'll be covered more later, because it might be a little too much for people to swallow at first. Because this game, another thing that will probably turn off a lot of people about this game is the controls. It's a little daunting. So I tried another. I already made a profile for this. I tried doing a little another recording of this earlier, but it failed. So, oops. So yeah, I have this Let's Play thing here, profile set up for this already. I'm gonna try running it because I'm making a completely different profile. I'm gonna play through the standard campaign about this, but this intro and this little ramble probably took too long. And just for posterity, I want to go through a training. I should make sure I want to get this skill little set up and whatever. If you don't want to watch it, you're always welcome to skip the training sessions. I mean, the training sessions aren't mandatory, but you do get a small little reward. It's still a static still, but it's still there for completing the training. I'd like to get it at least, because I've been skipping it so much, and I like to get it this run at least once. Come on. Here are the controls for those who don't know. This is the targeting controls over here. It is a little daunting to see at first, all this stuff known for targeting, but honestly, you only really need to know a handful of these. I'd say I use about 5 or 6 of these at most. There are some of them, of course, that are nice to know, but you really don't need all of them. They're just nice to know. Let's see, ship controls. Obviously, these are necessary to move around. These aren't so daunting. Mostly they're self-explanatory. You got bank left, which is turn left, turn right. Oh no. Barrel roll, roll to the left, roll to the right. Sorry. Get pitch and turning. Weapon controls, self-explanatory, really basic. And then miscellaneous controls, which does, I guess, stuff that don't belong in the first 3. Some of these are for multiplayer too, but a lot of these are also shortcuts. But I'm using the default controls, which means I'm using the keyboard, so you'll hear me tapping the keyboard as I'm playing. I don't think I need to set anything else. So I'll just go through the little controls so far as of now. Sorry, these first 2 parts, first 2-3 parts. I don't know how long this training is going to be taking, but the first 2 or 3 parts are going to be pretty boring. So if you don't want to watch this, you can just skip. I'm not really forcing you to watch it, because basically I'm just going to go over these things and let the training talk. And I'm not going to really talk too much because I don't want to interrupt the training voice, because some people might be interested in that kind of stuff, Anyway, yeah, when you're playing the game, you get to see a HUD like this. This is pretty much, tells you a lot of stuff, actually. You just need to be a little familiar with the system. The training sessions, try to get you familiar with how the HUD works and such, which is what we're about to cover next. But I don't want to go overboard the limits, so I'm just going to go stop this recording now, and I will see you guys later.